Hello all, welcome back to forceGalaxy. Hope you are doing good. So today in this video we will going to discuss the question, that is what is the difference between trigger.new and trigger.old. Okay, so these two context variable we used in our trigger after and before triggers. Okay, so these variables are commonly used in our trigger whenever we want to perform any changes on the records based on the events like insert, update, delete or undelete. Okay, so now let's discuss the difference between both. So first let's discuss about trigger.old. Okay, so this trigger.old will going to give me the list of record or the collection of records before they are updated. Okay, like suppose there is value, like suppose there is a record and I have updated it with the sum of the new values. So the values which were previously present in this record, so these values will be shifted or can be accessed using this trigger.old. Okay, so it will going to give me the values of records before they are updated or the previous values before they are updated. Okay, so the second point is we can access the value from this trigger.old whenever we will going to perform the operation like update, delete and undelete. Okay, so in these three operations we are able to access the value from this trigger.old. Okay, so the next point is, so whenever we are using this trigger.old values in our triggers, we cannot mutate them or we cannot modify them directly using the DMLs and all, because they are in the read only state, and if we try to do so we will going to get an error of read only. Okay, so they cannot be directly edited because they are in the read only state. Okay, so the fourth point is, so whenever we want to perform any operation like any validation rule or want to show any messages before the record is updated or deleted, so in such cases we can use the value from this trigger.old context variable. So the fourth point is, whenever we want to perform any operation based on the previous values or want to compare with the new values or want to perform any calculation based on the previous value, so in such cases we use this trigger.old. And like suppose if I want to show any message before the user will going to update the record or save it with the new value, so in such cases also we can use this trigger.old in our triggers. So in such cases we use this trigger.old values in our trigger. Okay, so the next is the trigger.new. So trigger.new will going to give me the collection of records where after the record is inserted, updated or undeleted. Okay, so it will going to give me the new values. Point is, this trigger.new is available in insert, update and undelete triggers. Okay, so here in the delete, the values in this trigger.new is not available. In the delete case we have the value in trigger.old or old map. Okay, because we will going to delete the records which are already present. Okay, so and in case of trigger it will go, and in case of trigger.new it will going to give me the new values. Okay, not the previous values. Okay, so the third point is here, the trigger.new records are mutable, that is we can update them or we can make changes to these record directly and perform DML on this trigger.new list. Okay, which is not possible in case of trigger.old. Okay, because in the trigger.old they are in the read only format or in the read only state. Okay, so the next point is, using this trigger.new we will going to get the new values, and based on this new value or the new changes we can perform our further business logic or the further automations using this trigger.new. Okay, so this is the difference between trigger.old and trigger.new context variable. Same applies to trigger.new map and trigger.old map there. So the differences of IDs. Okay, and one or two more points. So let me know if you have any question in this. So let me know if you have any doubt or any question related to this. We'll meet you soon in the next video.